So since this will be way more easy for me to explain like this, I'm making a short video about it. It's the main difference for the Raiders mechanic in Mythic Inerva. So the way this comes across is that there are 4 balls instead of 3, and I already put out the people who will get the lines. These could be healers, these can be melees, it doesn't really matter. These 4 balls can obviously spawn in other section of the rooms, but generally they are in this formation. There are 1, 1, and then there are 2 very fairly close to each other, because otherwise this wouldn't be doable. One concept that people might have gotten wrong with the balls is that you have to line up all the lines correctly like this, which you actually don't. Because the way this mechanic works is that all you have to do is make sure there's a line through every ball, each of the 4 balls, at one time, like at the same time. It doesn't matter if it's this line, or this line. They just need to make sure having one through, but obviously one side can't hit all the 4 balls, but apparently 2 can. So generally it's like a triangle formation, putting a triangle formation through that triangle formation. Sounds kind of weird. So the way you'd want to do this is you want to have this main anchor, what we call him, the person who usually goes between the 2 short ones. He wants to go, or she wants to go as far between these balls as far back so he can actually line up these lines, while these people just make sure that their side is completely lined to that player, and the other player makes sure that his line is completely lined to that player. This line doesn't matter, it's completely useless at this point. So ignore this line, don't think about it. You don't need to hug the ball, this person doesn't need to hug the ball. All you need to make sure is this line is correct, and this person makes sure this line is correct, and this guy adapts. So if he's standing a slight bit too far here, that line will miss that slightly, but that line will still hit. Then he'll just have to adapt and go a bit up here, and eventually he'll fix. Same goes if he would be in this situation, it would be weird. So yeah, this person generally has a little bit more responsibility, and he can obviously never hug a ball because he needs to make sure that this little triangle thing goes through these 2 close ones, and these guys are more about making sure these ones hit. So yeah, I don't think I need to make any more examples than this. I can, but it's like these 2 balls might end up here with the other ones there. It's just like you move this little section around in the room. All you need to do is just locate these 2, closest one, and then the other 2 people adapt. So one pick this, and the other 2 adapt. Remember, the lines only need to hit the balls, the 4 balls, but you only need to do it with 2 lines. You don't need to have all 3 lines going through. So you don't need to have this line go here and also go here. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's it for the mythic mechanic change.